So, my wedding was 2 weeks ago, and I feel like I'm living in the wreckage of a bomb I set off myself. I'm so lost, and I need to know if I'm the monster my family is making me out to be. I, 28 female, just married the love of my life, 30 male. His family is Arab Muslim, and they are, without exaggeration, the best people I have ever known. I'm an only child, and my own family is really complicated. And husband's family welcomed me with open arms from day one. So for the first time, I felt like I had a real supportive family unit. I'm basically an only child. My half-brother from my dad's side is much older, and he currently lives in Japan. And even though we don't talk much, he still called me to congratulate me. As for my parents, they weren't even supportive of my marriage until I told them I'd cut them off if they kept pushing. So yeah, I already knew going in that I couldn't count on them for anything but drama. The wedding itself was perfect for a while. Everyone was happy, even my parents were smiling at some point. Then there's my cousin, Mark, 35 male. My aunt begged me to invite him, and honestly, and yes, I regret this, I couldn't really say no because I didn't want any drama. Mark is a walking disaster. He is a womanizer, has 3 children with 3 different women he abandoned, and his own father is the one sending them money. He's just a user. But for my aunt, the sun shines out of his... So the night is winding down when I hear a scream. Not a happy one. I turn and see my youngest sister-in-law, Layla, 19 female, backed against a wall. My cousin Mark is standing in front of her, and he's dripping wet. She's the one who screamed, and she's holding an empty water glass. So when I rushed over, Layla was visibly trembling. My other SIL told me what happened. Mark had cornered her, telling her she was too pretty to be hiding under that thing, her hijab, and that she was wasting her perfect face. Then, the part that made me even angrier, he apparently reached out and tried to tug it off her head to see her beautiful hair. Backstory: my SIL had a traumatic accident years ago, and ever since then, she's been uncomfortable around men. Even hugging her own dad and brother took years of patience and trust. So for her to be cornered at my wedding by my cousin telling her to take off her hijab, saying she was too pretty to be covering her hair, and pushing her like that, she was literally shaking. My older SIL, who is a force of nature, was already there and getting in his face. It was about to get physical. My father-in-law calmly stepped between them, looked at Mark and said quietly but with absolute finality, "It is time for you to leave my son's wedding." I thought that would be the end of it and was ready to console Layla, but then my aunt, Mark's mother, stormed over. "You can't kick him out. He was just joking with her. She's being too sensitive." First it was he was complimenting her, then it became he was just joking. Before I could even speak, my own mother pipes up and says, "I'm sorry, but she's right. This is a huge overreaction. Mark didn't mean any harm. That's just how he is." Seeing Layla still shaking and looking so scared, and hearing my own mother defend this creep who had just assaulted my new sister, a switch flipped inside me and I just snapped. I looked straight at my aunt and said, "No, he needs to leave now." She started up again. "OP, you are not going to disrespect your family like this." And I just let her have it. "My family? You don't get to lecture me about family. This is actually why your own is broken. This blind worship of your useless, good-for-nothing son is the reason you have one child who ruins every event he attends and another who hasn't spoken to you in 5 years. And you dare wonder why your own daughter went no contact? It's because of this, because you will always choose him over the people he hurts. So yes, he is leaving, and you can leave with him if you want." The entire area went dead silent. Then my aunt started crying and stormed out with my cousin and my parents trailing behind after they gave me one of their classic "you are a disappointment" looks. My phone has been a nightmare since. Texts from my parents calling me cruel, vicious, and saying I used a family tragedy, my other cousin leaving, as a weapon. telling me about how my aunt has just been sending them messages about how I broke her heart. My husband had been supportive. He kept telling me I was just defending Layla and that my family showed their true colors. But I can't get rid of these moments of guilt. Mark was 100% in the wrong. I've already cut him off. I don't want him anywhere near me or my husband's family again. But the part I keep thinking about is what I said to my aunt. I don't regret defending my SIL. She was scared out of her mind, and I will always pick her over him. But maybe I went too far bringing up her daughter leaving. I know that's a sore spot, and I basically dropped the nuke to win a fistfight. And now my entire family is radioactive.